Hello and welcome to another video and the second part of this week. I am hoping Thursday night to have another strong performance in the race. That's later though. Today I am jumping on the bike. It's Tuesday, which means it's Jill's banded group ride. I'm going to jump on and do that, and we're heading off to Yorkshire to do the Royal Pump Room 8. I think that's a route badge I haven't ticked off yet, so that'll be a good one to do. Going to get sorted, load up Zwift and jump on, and I'll see you after. Yorkshire's a hilly place, isn't it? That course was just up and down. I don't think there was any roads there that were flat at all. Really enjoyed it. I was doing so well, having a chat with everyone on Discord, and then something happened. My Zwift crashed again. Getting fed up with it, and without wanting to bore you all to death, the graphics card that I've got, I was doing some looking up online when I've had the issues before, and there's a fan curve so that as it heats up, it knows how much to ramp the fans up to keep it cool. It's a bit of a known issue apparently that it's not aggressive enough and doesn't cool enough. So in the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks, I adjusted that, had no problems. After it crashed this time, I went into the settings again and it reverted to default. So I guess it's just something I'm going to have to check every time I jump on the ride. Give it a go, see what happens. I really hope that is the issue and I haven't got a serious intermittent problem. Maybe when all the crypto miners aren't buying up all the graphics cards, maybe I'll look to invest in another more up-to-date one, I guess. I don't know. Frustrating, but in terms of the ride, good fun. I jumped back on, stayed connected on Discord, jumped back on and did a ride with and finished up the route. Unfortunately, because I missed the chunk out in the middle, I didn't get the route badge, so that's another one I'm going to have to do at some point. But great to jump on the bike, more distance in the legs, so really pleased with how this week's starting, because yeah, a ride and a race already, and it's only Tuesday evening, so I'm happy. It's race day. I'm running a little bit late actually after work. In fact, that's a lie. I finished work on time, but then I had a garden guy turn up and the delivery at the front door, which means I'm now running a little bit late. I've got to set everything up, so I'm going to do that and I'll see you on the bike. Here we go then, couple of minutes to go, 40 seconds to go. Managed to get in, set up and sorted on time. Fingers crossed for no Zwift crash this evening. And I can get to the end. Nice flat route this one, Tempest Fugit, 19.6 kilometres. So I've done a bit of climbing this week in the last few weeks, so just fancied a nice flat one. Not sure if that'll work in my favour or not, but we'll find out, won't we? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, didn't start quick enough, did I? I was too busy typing good luck messages in the chat. Okay, catch up with these guys. Try and get in with a DCAT group and start a little nice drafting rolling group. Let's go. Right, we're just over 3 minutes in then. Nice little group formed here. Ian, me, G-Fat Bike, Andy Creer, A Pimer, A Evans, and Jay Williams. CCAT are closing the gap quite rapidly. They're 40 seconds behind now. Let's move it around quite quickly to see who they are. S Greaves, C Waring, T White, S Cannon, C Swan. Welcome to the group. And then the Bees look like they're a minute and 44 behind. Just sitting with this group. Try not to lead too much and try and reserve some energy for as long as I can to push towards the end. Fingers crossed. Right, so we're nearly 8 minutes in. I'm sitting in this group, it's quite nice. Sea cat are about to go past. I might try and cheekily jump on the back. I don't know if I'm feeling strong enough though. Let's see. A few of them saw me do the jump and have followed me to do the same. Okay, I'm semi-regretting that decision now, because this has turned into a much different ride. A Pimer, Jay Williams, he had the same idea as me. We have made a 10-second gap over G Fat Bike, but I'm wondering whether that's enough now. I'm definitely in problem territory now. As you can see, my power graph's gone all spiky. I'm having to burst in to keep up like now, and then need to recover. Oh. Until I get dropped out of the back of these, I'm not going to be able to talk. Sorry guys. Group here, C Swan, S Cannon, S Grieve, T White, C Waring, A Pimer, Jay Williams, and myself. No idea how much of a lead we got over the guys behind. I can't talk. Come on. 4.5 kilometres left to go. BCAT are 36 seconds behind. I'm really sorry guys, but I can't talk. Alright, 2k to go. I think we've lost the seas now. I have got Jay Williams and A Pimer with me. I just got to try and stay with them because I don't have a lot left now. BCAT 30 seconds behind still. And the nearest DCAT to us three, G Fat Bike 1 minute 56 back. 1.7k to go. It's taking quite a lot of effort just to stay with these two. If there's any sort of sprint, I've got no hope. I've got the BCAT literally 7 seconds behind us with 400 metres to go. And across the line. Now I'll just recover and I'll come back in a sec. Right, I can talk now. That took a while to recover. I can't believe that tactic of catching onto that C group. I didn't in any way think I would stay with that group for longer than a couple of minutes, but it might buy me a bit of time. And to stay with them until, what was it, 3 kilometres from the end, bought me a huge chunk of time
over the decat riders that didn't come on the jump. Let's have a look at the results. With T White back with us for the first time in a long time. 30 minutes 34, just 2 seconds behind C Swan, coming for the first time tonight. Welcome along, great result. 1 second behind S Cannon, C Waring another second behind, and then S Greaves 1 second behind that. The reason I love this course, every time we do it, the ride, because it's so flat, it just makes the group stick together and just creates a little group and a chase at the end, which is awesome. Then the three decats that managed to hang on with that group. Jay Williams, who had more in the legs towards the end, 4 seconds ahead of me, who had nothing left at the end. And A. Pimer went early. I'm not sure if he ran out of legs or what, but great racing. Just 5 seconds behind. Now, what is awesome is that we have beaten the B-Cat, who pretty much crossed the same time as A. Pimer. J Bushell 31.01, C White second behind, and then back to N Corbin B-Cat in 11th, 32.04. G Fatbike is the next D-Cat rider back, 33.29, with M Hyde in 13th. A Evans 34.05, 9 seconds behind Ian, and then Andy Career. I didn't do it on the ride, but there's your career wave. Wow. Not sure if that's everyone over the line yet, but I am so pleased with that. I cannot believe it. Tactics paying off. Yeah, I'm happy. So yeah, as usual, I'm going to jump off, have a shower, have some dinner, and then wrap up afterwards. So I'll see you in a bit. Another FTP increase. Oh dear. I can't keep going up because I'm not going to be able to do it. Brilliant.
It's actually Friday evening now. I edited the video in the race last night, and by the time I got to the end of it, I was so tired after that race that I just went to bed. So I didn't do the wrap up. Today, yeah, as I said, it's Friday. It's my wife's birthday during the week, and she decided that she wanted to have a takeaway tonight. And we tried a new Caribbean takeaway that's opened up in the local area. It's been open a few months, been recommended to us. Just had that really, really nice, actually. The vegan version was just a mixture of sort of root vegetables, potatoes and swede and all of that sort of stuff. Good flavours, a bit tangy. I'm not quite sure what caused that flavour, but I must admit I did try a little tiny bit of my wife's goat curry, because I do like a goat curry, and that was, yeah, it was good. The one thing though, we sat out there in the garden to eat it, and I have been bitten alive all over my legs. That's typical, isn't it? I get my garden done, I can finally use it, and then all I'm going to do is moan about it. But yeah, I just want to have a good itch at the moment. But anyway, ignore that. Let's talk about the race. What a race that was. I've tried on a few occasions historically to catch on to C's at various points in races as they've come past. Less so in sort of T25, 2.5 times, but I can't believe I made it stick. And the time benefit that I got from staying with them was huge. And I think the biggest surprise to me overall was that I could stay with the C's. There is no way I could stay with the C's in a hillier race, in a longer race. Absolutely no way. But I guess we're on a flatter race where what's, outweighs what's per kilogram. It gives me a chance. And I sat in with a draft and had the benefits of that. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. And we kept the B's behind us. So I am so happy. And it kind of wraps up a good few weeks of riding. It's been from the back of a few weeks of just not really performing, 3 or 4 weeks where I feel I could have done better. To do 2 races this week and feel really strong and just start to feel the benefits. And actually, I've stepped down slightly. I was doing 100 kilometers a week a few weeks ago, and the last couple of weeks haven't been near that level. Maybe there's a balancing act there. I don't know. Or maybe the 100 kilometers is what has prepared me for this. I don't know. But all I know is it is good. The other thing I do like about that flat ride and that specific course, and I know I mentioned it afterwards, was it means that everyone stays together in a group of categories, and then it creates awesome sprint races to the end. And I'm sorry I didn't catch any of the others. I was far too focusing on trying to not be sick and trying to just breathe. That I couldn't jump forward. But I think it's so good to have those races where it's a little bit different, because I think the hillier ones can get a bit strung out and less people are fighting together. But next one will be slightly hillier. Talking about next week is our handicap race. Going to pick a course for that one. May go sort of mid-hilly. That's the one where we change our weight so that everybody matches 2.5 watts per kilogram FTP divided by their weight. So level playing field for everyone. It's my favourite race of the month that we do. So looking forward to that. Another thing that came up in the Facebook group this morning actually was none of our races are on Zwift Power, because we have to do all our races via meetups, and they're not in the Zwift event module. And I think people want a way to track the progress they've made over time in Zwift Power. So I put a poll up this morning on a Facebook group, and the answer was unanimous. We will change one of our normal scheduled races, not the TT or the handicap, one of the other ones, to be a Zwift organised event. So probably the Zwift HQ anti-sandbagging race that happens at 6:30 at the same time on a Thursday, at the same time as our normal races. I think we'll do that the first weekend in the month, so keep an eye out for that next month. I'll let you know what race it is. You'll have to sign up in the normal Zwift event module, and we'll just fill up the pens with T2.5 riders, which will be awesome to see. I'm not going to do a garden update this week. Not a lot has changed. The guy doing the garden was here a couple of days, but more just to tidy up and prep for next week, which is when the decking is going to be laid. So hopefully we see some more progress. We have been using it. It's been great to have it. As I mentioned, I've been out there. I've been bitten alive. But we've been out there for the Euros final and to just have some friends over at different periods. So it is so good to have a garden to be able to sit in and enjoy the summer weather, which seems to finally be with us. Ride schedule for next week then. Tuesday night is Andy Creer's unbanded 1.5 watts per kilogram ride for an hour. Sign-ups will be in the usual place, but remember, for that one, you'll need to make sure that you're following Andy Creer so that he can send you the invite. Thursday night, handicap race. Looking forward to that one. And then our group ride on Saturday, which we also have tomorrow, which will be covered on Wednesday's vlog. So that is it for this video. If you did like it, do hit like, subscribe, all of that sort of stuff. A huge thank you to everyone's support on Buy Me a Coffee. Sign up for the rides below, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Whoa, completely forgot that next Sunday is the last Sunday of the month, which means it's our last Sunday of the month special, where we do a longer banded group ride. We've done the Alp and a few others before. So keep an eye out. I'll put a poll up on the Facebook group to find out what route we should do. Something a bit more challenging than what we normally do, and the opportunity to tick off one of the longer routes as part of a group ride. So yes, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday.